Love and both and kiss at the same time. But hi, how are you doing this fine? Is today Saturday? Saturday or Friday evening? Today. How are you doing this evening? I apologize in advance. My microphone can pick up the dog chewing on his bully stick behind me, but it's the only way to keep him from like freaking out that I'm not constantly giving him attention. Would it be weird if I started right now, or should I wait? I feel like I need to wait. Just yeah, I should just start. Okay. Welcome. This is the demo version of the game, so its final looks are still in development. Please let us know what you think and enjoy. The soft waves of the ocean are quiet tonight. Each cold lap a lullaby along the Stana War 2. The moon allows the stars to twinkle brighter, a splatter of light, of difference, amidst the same openness of the endless dark sea. Oh, my thing says it's not hearing stuff right. Oh no. Hold on. There we go. And then, okay, just put that down a little bit. There. Okay. Alright. Two brothers tidy up lazily along the deck, guided by the warm light peering through the windows of the ship's quarters. Fatigue wears on them heavily. Another long day spent discovering what other curious oddities tangled beneath the ocean's surface. Oh shit, voices. I'll try a little bit, but that's the last of it. A yawn in response. Good, I'm hitting the hay. I can't. Oh my gosh. Night, Sixer. Good night, Stanley. Ford flicks the lights off as they settle in their respective beds, sighing into the warmth of their blankets. Through the window, the night sky is bright, calming, peaceful. Ford pulls out his journal and pen and strains his eyes to the account. Give him girly pop voices. I think I could do. Okay, hold on. I'll keep that in mind. Hold on. Maybe. Okay. Ford pulls out his journal and pen and strains his eyes to account the day's events as Stan softly sparses the lull of the ocean's waves. This has become a routine for a few months now. The two of them, twins reunited, exploring the depths and lengths of the Arctic Sea together. Mending old wounds, building new memories. When Ford finishes writing, he sets his journal aside and sets to sleep. Oh, and drifts to sleep. I can't word. Crash! Stan falls out of the bed with a shout, while Ford jumps to his feet. What was girly pop? What in the world? The ship shakes violently. No, I can't do the girly pop voice. Something's attacking us. Ford grabs a spear and runs outside, Stan scrambling after him. With a violent whoosh, water sprays in the air and a tentacle smacks across the ship's deck, sloshing them to and fro. Holy shit! Ford, is that what I think it is? The large tentacle squeezes and strains around the ship, making it teeter sideways. It's not large enough to be the Kraken. Ford takes a spear and jabs the offending limb as he slides on the deck, slipping when the tentacle jolts back into the sea with such force that jostles the ship. There's still a thrashing in the water, tentacles barreling into the ship until it threatens to capsize. Another limb lashes into the ship, sending the brothers sliding along the deck. Seawater splashes all over them, soaking them. Cold breaches their limbs. Ford finds Stan's eyes as they scrabble to their feet. and they share a nod. As the anomaly thrashes and attacks the ship, the twins fight back with equal force. Ford slashes with his spear, and Stan punches at any limbs that come his way. Just punching the fucking Kraken! There's an opening. A brief moment, a pause, as the anomaly rises from the water, tentacles strangling around something, water sloshing down its limbs as the moon halos its head. Now! Ford throws the sphere. The anomaly moves its tentacles to cover itself, but the weapon is too sharp. It pierces right through. With a hissing, garbled cry, it flings its tentacles forward and dives into the ocean, swimming away with the trail of violent waves that keep the boat rocking. And then there's a scream. A human-like one. One that didn't come from Stan or Ford. Thud! The brothers look at one another, eyes wide. I'm not hearing things, am I? Through the weary light from the quarters, Ford spins around, searching for the source of the scream. Hello? There's blood smeared on splashes at their feet as the brothers follow the trail to a pile of netting and ropes, spotting struggling beneath its tangles. Ford grabs Stan's wrist and makes them stop, keeping a few feet away from the movement. Hold on. And then, finally, a hand breaches through the mess. Your hand. Stanley. Ford's eyes twinkle with the newfound excitement. He puts a hand over Stan's chest when he steps forward. The anomaly wasn't attacking the ship. It was fighting something. You cough and splutter on the cold deck, gills sucking shut in place for human lungs that haven't been used in a while. I'm a monster! When your head pokes through the nets and ropes, Stan jumps back. Ford stares in wonder. What the hell? Fascinating. I can't jump between the two voices. I'm gonna... Ford rushes into the quarters and returns with the lantern, drawing the light source over your figure. What? Why didn't click? Everything looks normal. Human. Human skin, human eyes. You squint, lifting a hand to shield your face when the pain flares through you at the gesture. Ouch! Your shoulder gleams red with blood. In the midst of the fight, Ford's spear tore a huge gash through the muscle. I feel like I'm doing too much of my impression of Underfell Sands, which I can't do that either. The pain hadn't fully registered when everything happened, but now that you have time to breathe, it's excruciating. Shit, Ford! Weird a person. A human wouldn't have survived this far out in the sea. His eyes widen with realization, and he sets a hand over Stan's chest. His voice is lower when he speaks. Tread with caution, Stan. You might want to cover your ears. Stan blinks. Oh, crap. You think they're a siren? Oh. Ford kneels before you, the lantern highlighting his features. He's an older man, just like the mirror image that is his shipmate. Despite the situation and the bewilderment on their faces, there's kindness etched into their age. You figure this is better than being chased after yet another monster in the sea. Maybe it was a good thing that wretched thing finally caught up with you. Ford's face is close, his eyes pinned on you. Can you speak? Despite the warning he gave his brother, he's awfully reckless, sticking his face in places he doesn't know any better. You could have been like the monster that just attacked you. My shoulder is probably killing me since I got stabbed. Can't you see I'm in pain? You grit the words out through clenched teeth. Both brothers draw back, surprised, before understanding falls on their faces. Kane, can you chew a little quieter, please? They're right. Stan nudges Ford aside and kneels beside him, looking at you. Ford is still studying the blood oozing from your shoulder, squinting. Let's go Stan. Because I like Stan. Well, I like both. But yeah. What's your name, kid? What is my name? Let's go Rowan today. He nods. I'm Stan. This is my twin brother, Ford. Ford continues to eye you as Stan frees your limb from the tangled mess. When Stan realizes your naked state, he respectfully casts his eyes aside and rushes to get a blanket, draping it over your cold body. Stan gives Ford a look. A little help here. I can't. Come on. Need raspier. How do you gravel? Ford clears his throat and helps Stan guide you to your feet, your hand clutching around the warm blanket draped over your body. You're shivering, the cold chattering your teeth. The deck is wet beneath your feet. We gotta get that wound checked out. How are you not Stanley. Ford flashes a look at him. They bicker under their breath, but you're too tired to even listen. Your legs are adjusting to the task that is walking, your feet and ankles making you stumble, relying on the help of the brothers holding you up on either side. Eventually, they guide you downstairs and below the ship, where what looks like the pocket of a library resides. Ford sets his lantern on the desk, littered with papers and curious oddities you can't even make out right now. Yeah, okay, I thought I missed a word. Carefully, Stan sets you on the couch, draping another blanket over you. He's so sweet. I love that old man. He got a towel at some point, which now he pats dry along your face, your head. He's so nurturing. You're still shivering, but warmth is slowly starting to welcome itself back into your limbs. Both of them stand near your place on the couch. Stan, you can tell, is more easily trusting, open. Ford, on the other hand, not so much. You don't blame him, but the pain flaring through your body is killing you. I'll help, they say in unison. They say it at the same time. Let Stan help. Your eyes search Stan's face, speaking more than words can. He raises his brows at Ford, who, after a stern moment, nods. I'll get the first aid kit. You both watch him go, his footsteps echoing up the stairs. Carefully, Stan moves forward, sitting on the other end of the couch. He makes sure you have plenty of space. How are you holding up? Pain pulses through you when he mentions it. The words are gritted through your teeth. An apologetic look morphs Stan's features and he grimaces. I'm so sorry about all this. We thought that Kraken thing was attacking us. We had no idea you were in the middle of it. It makes you shiver to remember it. That monster, pinning its eyes on you when you least expected it. The first swipe, your shout, and then the chase. Your desperate swimming, racing through the ocean until one of its limbs curled around you and... well, here you are now. As nice as these men were, you hoped they wouldn't turn out to be like that monster. But that monster? That was nothing like the Kraken. You don't even want to know what the real one's like. Stan meets your eyes. The stories I've read? Ford peers his head through the doorway and hands Stan a first aid kit. You hear him mutter something along the lines of be careful and catch his weary eyes before he disappears again. Stan sends you an apologetic smile before shifting to a knee in front of you. Sorry about him. He gets... well, it can be hard to trust people here out at sea. Especially when most of the things we encounter are trying to eat us. He laughs at that. It's a warm sound. One that makes you feel... more comfortable. You relax in your seat with a smile, the blankets toasty around you. You can say that again. A deep-set cold still lingers in your limbs, wet from the sea, but it's nothing like earlier. Thankfully, your shivering has gone down.
We gotta get you cleaned up and bandaged, that okay?
You nod and he smiles.
I need to see your shoulder.
Carefully, you slip the blankets from your wounded shoulder, revealing the gnarly gash and still fresh wound. Oh, still fresh blood. You can't quite see it, but the look on Stan's face that he tries to hide tells you it's terrible. Stan makes an apologetic noise.
I'll be quick.
You watch as he unfurls the kit in his lap, rummaging through plastics and items you've never seen before. His brows furrow and he curses under his breath.
We're low on everything.
He continues to speak as he stands, rummaging through the bookshelves on the desk.
We've been planning to go to shore again to restock on supplies, but we kept getting caught up with each mystery and,
He sends you an apologetic look.
now this, still doing okay?
You nod and he comes back with a bottle of alcohol. You want to ask him more about his travels, but your eyes linger on the bottle. Stan shakes it when you meet his eyes.
This'll do the job. Need a drink? It helps. Trust me.
Chug it! You take the bottle and chug it, the alcohol burning down your throat and heating your belly.
Whoa!
You catch your breath when you're done, holding the bottle back. Holding the bottle back to him limply. Stan laughs in that warm, comforting tone.
Needed that, huh?
You can only nod, hearing his amused noise. He ghosts the bottle over your shoulder, still fresh with blood.
This'll disinfect the wound. You ready?
You brace yourself. Stan tips the bottle and your shoulder stings with a ferociousness that makes you shout. I know, Stan is muttering, giving an apologetic grimace. He works fast, a little messy. He applies pressure to your shoulder, fumbles with the roll of bandage, and covers your wound. It still stings, but the fresh gauze, you can take in a breath of relief and sigh it out. Stan leans back on his feet when he's done, smiling.
All done. Good job, Rowan. Took it like a champ. How you feeling now?
Still pretty bad. The pain skitters under your skin. You offer a strained smile. Not the best. Stan makes a face between a smile and a grimace.
I figured. Hold on, I'll be right back.
His footsteps echo as he rushes up the stairs. While you wait, nursing your shoulder, you take in your surroundings. You're in a study. Ford's study, you can guess pretty easily. And the desks and the shelves are littered with papers, books, jars, and trinkets. It's hard to make them out in the dimness provided by the lantern, but you swear you see some eyeballs floating around, staring at you.
Here.
He hands you a bundle of clothes and... What is that? It's a stuffed animal. White with a horn on its forehead and a rainbow hair. Despite your time on land, you haven't seen this creature before.
A change of clothes. Hope you don't mind them mine.
He scratches the back of his neck, looking aside.
Well, I don't know how you feel about unicorns or toys in general, but I thought I might cheer you up. Keep you company.
When you stare at him, his face warms a shade with uncertainty.
My grandniece, Mabel, she used to be a sucker for unicorns. Made her happy.
Thank you. Stan smiles at your response.
Of course, now get some rest. You had a rough night.
You huff through your nose in agreement. When you pat the plush, Stan's smile widens.
Good night, Rowan. Shout if you need me.
You watch him leave, and as his steps echo up the stairs, coupled with the gentle rocking of the boat, You relax on the couch with a sigh, the unicorn plush at your side. Maybe it was a good thing that monster chased you here, of all places. You have reached the end of the demo. Thank you for playing. Let us know your thoughts. Super cute! Stan is adorable, and it's so sweet that he brought me a fucking unicorn. Written and illustrated by Vic Artless. Music used in order: Untold Journey, The Pirate King, and Deep Blue, Johnny Easton. Follow along the game's progress on Insta at Vic Artless /Tumblr at @SeaGrunks Dating Sim.